7:34, about 2 hours just north of the Twin Cities near the town of Finlayson. You can have some good, clean fun.
Except strike that clean part, Tom. Getting dirty, that's part of the fun at Howie's Mud Bog. Over Labor Day weekend, about 500 trucks and RVs are going to be competing there in mud run races, and then they have some freestyle events. Amy Roscoe takes us along for a muddy ride.
You know that basic fun you had as a kid, just getting dirty and rolling around in the mud? Well, that basic feeling is alive and well at Howie's Mud Bog in Finlayson. As you might expect, the Dominator is an extremely high clearance vehicle. Boy, she's really up there. I am joined by Howie Coolman, the owner of Howie's Mud Bog. So every Labor Day, you get together and you go mudding. And what can people expect to see? What is the scene like?
Mud flying from everything. We got the biggest horsepower trucks pulling each other back to back. We have them jumping, we have them racing. We have 400 or 500 ATVs. We got a mud pit that can do the same thing. They can play out back in the pit we have out back. We have people coming tons from Minnesota, from the Iron Range to down to Iowa, to North Dakota, Wisconsin. They come from everywhere.
Now the pit doesn't look that muddy, but you're gonna mutter up real good for Labor Day, right?
Start deceiving. I think once we get you in the truck, you might get a little muddy.
Okay.
It's a deep hole. There's plenty of mud, and yes, we get it plenty wet and sloppy for that weekend.
I didn't mean to disparage your mud hole.
No, yeah. don't get me wrong. It's the deepest, wettest hole we got.
How did you get into doing this?
About 7 years ago, I bought a mud truck from a guy because I had a muscle car and I wanted the motor. And a girl I was seeing at the time said I should come up to Howie's Mud Bog. So I came and checked it out, seen a few big tires trucks here, and I said, well, I'm hooked. And the muscle car is still sitting, and this is what I got now. So.
All right, it's time to take a ride in Dominator, owned by David Hunt, and I understand that you need to use a ladder to get on inside.
Put these shoulder straps over you.
All right.
Grab that other one.
Woo! Got a little muddy in there, a little bit. Yeah. Wow. That was the scariest thing I've ever done. My take on this is that it's a lot of guys, mainly guys, who like to play in the mud, which really sounds like something young boys do.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, it's a sport for all ages, I guess, for young kids to whatever, 3-year-olds.
Does it make you feel like a little kid when you're out there?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, is anyone going to deny that? Come on. Is anyone going to deny the primal fun of getting dirty in the mud and rolling around? Huh? No? I'm already dirty. I'm not leaving here without taking another ride in Ragged Edge. So be sure to check it out. The 23rd annual Labor Day weekend at Howie's Mud Bog. Bring your own truck or just watch drivers like Phil. Back to you.
There you go. Thank you, Amy.
She survived.